Transformers 1 is the newest animated adventure that takes us to Cybertron, the home of the Transformers, with amazing animation and a thrilling story about how Optimus Prime and Megatron started out. This movie has something for everyone, so get ready, subscribe to our channel, and let's discover why this movie is a must-see. Cybertron is a world full of awesome robots that are powered by something called Energon. These robots can transform into vehicles, thanks to special parts called transformation cogs. But not every robot has one. In the city of Iacon, there's a mining robot named Orion Pax who doesn't have a cog. One day, he sneaks into a secret archive to watch a cool documentary about the Primes, the very first Cybertronians created by their leader Primus. Orion gets caught by the security guards, but luckily his best friend D16 comes to the rescue and saves him. Later, while they're working in an Energon mine, a dangerous cave-in happens. Their fellow miner Jazz gets trapped. Orion and D16 work together to save him just in time, but their mean boss Darkwing blames the whole mess on their supervisor Elita 1 and gets her demoted. Sentinel Prime, the leader of Cybertron, returns from an adventure on the planet's surface, claiming he fought off alien invaders called Quintessence. To celebrate, he sets up a big race. Orion and his friend D16 want to prove they're more than just miners, so they sneak into the race using jetpacks, but they end up losing, even though they didn't win. Sentinel says they boosted the mining crew's spirits, so he promises to reward them. But their mean boss, Darkwing, isn't impressed. Instead, he reassigns Orion and D16 to garbage duty. While working there, they meet the quickie robot B-127. While sorting through the junk, they find a mysterious chip that contains a distress message from Alpha Trion, one of the legendary primes. Orion convinces D16 and B-127 to join him on a secret trip to find Alpha Trion's location on the surface. Along the way, Elita catches them sneaking onto a cargo train, but Orion manages to convince her to join the mission too. The group of four eventually discover Alpha Trion in a hidden cave, but he's deactivated, lying next to the remains of the other primes. When they manage to reactivate Trion, he reveals a shocking truth. Sentinel Prime betrayed the primes. He's been secretly working for the Quintessence all along, giving them Energon in exchange for control over Cybertron. And to make things worse, he's been removing the miners' transformation cogs to keep them under his control. Trion gives the group their own cogs, so now they can transform. And he also gives them a chip with proof of Sentinel's betrayal. But before they can escape, Sentinel and his army arrive. They capture the group, and tragically, Sentinel kills Alpha Trion. The team escapes their enemies and heads back to Iacon to reveal the truth about Sentinel. But when they get there, they're captured by the High Guard, former warbutts of the Primes who are now rebelling against Sentinel.
Traitor, you are a disgrace.
Yes, shut up.
I don't want to listen to any more speeches.
Wait, we have cogs! We can transform now!
On 3, 1...
How do we use these things?
It's working! Transform! Wheels! I need wheels! Oh, wow.
Yes!
Whoa, hey, what are you doing?
Don't follow me.
D16 takes charge by defeating their leader Starscream, but Orion starts to worry because his friend is getting more aggressive since learning the truth about Sentinel. Soon, Sentinel's forces catch up to them, and a huge battle breaks out. During the fight, D16, B-127, and half of the High Guard are captured, and worst of all, the chip with proof of Sentinel's betrayal is destroyed. Orion, inspired by Elita, gathers the remaining members of the High Guard and heads back to Iacon to save their friends. When they arrive, Orion convinces the miners to join the rebellion. Meanwhile, Elita reveals Sentinel's true colors by broadcasting memory recordings from his lieutenant Arachnid all over the city. After a fierce battle, they defeat Sentinel. But then, Orion and D16 have a big argument about what to do with Sentinel. In the heat of the moment, D16 accidentally shoots Orion. At first, he is shocked, but in a sad twist, D16 lets Orion fall to his death, now calling himself Megatron. He kills Sentinel and orders the High Guard to destroy Iacon. The spirits of Primus and the Primes give Orion the powerful matrix of leadership, bringing him back to life as Optimus Prime. With his new strength, Optimus defeats Megatron and sends him and the High Guard into exile. Once everything settles down, the Matrix helps restore the miner's transformation cogs and fills up Cybertron's empty energon supplies. Optimus then names his followers Autobots and sends a strong message to the Quintessence, warning them to stay away from Cybertron. In a post-credits scene, we see Megatron as he renames the High Guard to the Decepticons and vows to declare war on Optimus. Transformers 1 is a cool animated science fiction action movie that came out in 2024. It was directed by Josh Cooley and produced by Paramount Animation and Hasbro Entertainment. The voice cast is star-studded, featuring Chris Hemsworth, Brian Tyree Henry, Scarlett Johansson, Keegan-Michael Key, Steve Buscemi, Lawrence Fishburne, and John Hamm. The story is set on Cybertron, the Transformers' home planet, and shows how Optimus Prime and Megatron first became friends and later turned into rivals. The movie had its world premiere in Sydney, Australia on September 11, 2024, and it hit theaters in the United States on September 20. However, by October 26, 2024, it didn't do so well at the box office, earning only $119.4 million worldwide, with a budget between $75 and $147 million. Despite this, Transformers 1 received mostly positive reviews. Critics loved the story, the animation, and the voice acting. On IMDb, it has a great rating of 7.8 out of 10, which means people really enjoyed it. Plus, on Rotten Tomatoes, it has a fantastic audience score of 98% and a critic score of 89%. This film offers a fresh take on the Transformers story with its amazing animation. Critics praised how well the animation and screenplay were done, along with the deep emotions of the characters. The plot dives into the complicated Transformers universe, making it a bit more sophisticated than the earlier films. Critics noted the great mix of humor and emotion, making it fun for everyone. While some felt that some action scenes were a bit over the top or lacked depth in certain areas, most viewers found it to be an enjoyable and engaging experience, helping to keep the Transformers franchise strong in movies. Transformers 1 brings a fresh and exciting look at the beloved Transformers universe, filled with adventure, emotion, and stunning animation. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to stay in the loop with all the latest movie buzz. Until we meet again, keep soaking up the magic of the silver screen. See you in the next one.